Hi, I'm David Zink with the Business Press, and I'm here with insurance agent Leslie Atchley of Riverside. He grew up in the area and opened up his own insurance firm about 18 years ago?
15.
15 years ago, and he's here in Riverside, independent firm. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
Well, we are a local insurance agency. We write auto and home, so we're able to package those policies together. But we're a preferred agency, so we have markets for everybody from your teen drivers to seniors and whatnot. We also do commercial insurance. We have a life and health department, so we can write life insurance, whether it's a whole life or a term policy, something quick and easy.
And what about your business separates you from the crowd? Obviously, you have the big corporate insurance companies, and then you have other independents like yourself. What separates you from them?
Well, we're small enough to care about our customers, and we're big enough to service all their insurance needs. So, with that, we can. With one of our clients, we're going to go through and we're going to market multiple carriers, and we're going to see who's actually going to provide them the best rate. So it's not like I have one company or one product that I'm pushing. I'm really working for the consumer to see about who's going to be the best fit and really make this a long-term relationship. So we are, we're in it essentially for the consumer.
Well, and that being said, this is obviously, although the economy's been tough, I would assume it hasn't hit you quite as hard as the average Joe, just because of the fact that since you're a sole proprietor, as they say, the guy running the business and all, you pretty much got hands-on with all your clients, so there's not a lot of people running from you. They might call you and say, hey, can we do something to drop my rate or help me with my rate, but they're not going to run from you. Is that true?
That is. We have the ability to, being a small agency, we have the ability to adapt with the market, and we're, through this last few years, we're here to stay. So we're a local Riverside company, and we're going to stay that way.
So how have you seen the industry change in your 15 years?
Well, the advertising is probably one of the most dramatic changes. A lot of the things that we were doing before haven't been working. It's the digital marketing that we're starting to do, and we just opened up a new website at Atchley Insurance, or AtchleyINS.com. We bought both of the domains there, but the traditional advertising that we grew up on and as an agency started to die off, and it just wasn't working for us any longer. So we had to adapt with the era, essentially, to go in and start to market differently, start to attract clients differently. Joining the chamber last year so that we can get a better, really just penetrate the community and go out and find out.
Has that changed in your marketing? Has that changed the type of client that you're getting? Or are you still getting the same type of client, it's just that the way that they search for, let's say, their insurance broker or what have you, has changed?
No, it has really changed because, when you run an ad in the phone book, by example, you really can't differentiate yourself too much from the other competitors. So, I mean, you're competing against people that are running $17 ads per month, and we all know that's not realistic. And so what ends up happening is, you get people that are going through the phone book and they're hitting page after page after page. Well, now, when I get a lead from my website, for instance, they can hopefully spend some time on my website and get to know us better, and really, create a relationship before they've even called us.
Right, and how do you get those people to your website? How is it that you draw them to your website? I mean, or is it just a matter of them doing a search for insurance in Riverside and you happen to pop up?
Well, I guess it happens in different aspects. Through the organic, Google listings and
Sure.
things of that nature. But one of the things that we're doing is we employ some students from UCR. That are blogging and really getting into the social networks and things of that nature, so that we can go in and create a name in the community for ourselves and really just kind of go about it that way.
And how is that? How does that help?
Well, it's something that we're probably a month into it as far as the majority of that is concerned, but right away, I mean, we've already seen a dramatic increase in web activity, and So from that perspective, I think that it's going to make the mark as far as our first year, and our growth for the next couple of years is really based on that type of advertising.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, we will. The one thing
I guess it'd be, let's say 15. It will double the time that you've been in business. In 15 years, where do you see you? Because you've been in business for 15. And in 15 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Well, one of the things that we really want to do is we want to have one of the best reputations for an insurance agency in the city of Riverside. And so through that, it's the customer service that we want to be able to market all of our products to the majority of Riverside consumers, and so I would say that in 15 years, in 5 years, I'd like to double the size of our current book of business, and just really create a legacy of insurance in Riverside as far as for the agency itself, and really go about it that way. So, we want to be helpful to the community. We want to be able to give back, and we want to be able to just be a part of the city.
Well, again, I really appreciate your time, Leslie. This is Leslie Atchley of Atchley Insurance here in Riverside. If you want to get a good quote, you obviously can go to your website. What's the website?
Atchleyinsurance.com.
Atchleyinsurance.com. Leslie's a graduate of one of the high schools here in Riverside. Grew up here in town, came here in about 3rd grade, I assume.
Yes.
So you're a lifelong resident. I don't see you leaving anytime soon. Leslie, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Best of luck in your business.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.